Referee for this bout is Mr. Declan Larkin.
Clanwars 28, and it is the turn of the middleweights between Karl Reardon out of SPG, Charles Hamlin, Gareth McCormick from New Era.
Yeah, two big guys here, 6'3" and 6'4" respectively. Really crisp boxing here from Karl Reardon. We've seen that in his last fight. Very smooth boxing, very good hands. Of course, he's going to have great hands training under Owen Roddy.
You can see there straight away that McCormick was opening with heavy leg kicks.
Check hook thrown there by Reardon. Straight down the pipe, coming off that leg kick from McCormick. In and out there from Reardon, very smart.
Every time he throws a shot, you can see Gareth McCormick is trying to counter with a heavy leg kick.
The only thing is, with that leg kick, he's leaving himself open to the counter straight then from Reardon.
Reardon mixing it up a little bit, trying to show a few feints there as well to McCormick. Nice little left hook on the inside there as well by Reardon.
Goes for that jab left and then straight. Oh, lovely straight. Comes around at a beautiful angle for that hook. He almost negates the hands of McCormick and then leaves himself open to boom.
I love how relaxed as well Reardon looks. He looks pretty cool and calm and loose in there. Well, you can see Gareth McCormick, he seems tense. He wants to fire off with. He seems more tensed up and loaded, while you can see Reardon is a little bit more relaxed in there.
A little bit more flowy.
The exchange leg kicks. That one was checked.
Another smooth, stiff jab from Karl Reardon.
You can now see McCormick is pawing at that jab, wanting to try maybe implement his own jab into this bout. Beautiful. It's such a crisp jab as well by Reardon. This time comes with a straight right.
And finishes with a kick.
A little bit of a tell there that time. Reardon dropped his hands as McCormick threw the kick, so look for McCormick to go high with it next time maybe. And a change of stance now as well.
Both men exchange kicks.
You can tell both respect each other's power here as well. They're not willing to stay in the pocket and exchange. They want to get in, land their shot and get out of harm's way.
Well, they're both two long ranger fighters, so they have that within their capabilities to try and land that jab, try and land that straight and get out. Oh, beautiful straight to the body.
And you can tell, as always, McCormick threw his hands up to say, and what? And I think that's a little bit of, yeah, you got me there.
It's a little bit of a tell, isn't it?
It was a nice smooth round, I'd say, more so for Karl Reardon there. He landed the better of the shots. McCormick acknowledging the crowd, but I think the better work was done by Karl Reardon there in the first.
Yeah, Reardon seemed to be a lot more proactive there. He was the guy that was implementing his game plan. He was the man that was moving forward. Gareth McCormick seemed to be very much reacting to what Karl was giving him. I would like to see him maybe apply a little bit more pressure and implement a game plan of his own, as opposed to just reacting to the strikes and the tells he's getting from Karl Reardon.
No threat of the takedown by either fighter as well there. Two of them looked happy enough to stand.
Yeah, with that really crisp boxing that we're seeing from Karl Reardon, I think he's happy just to try and pick McCormick off with his jab, try to create that open and then land it straight. He's also landed really well with that jab, hook, straight combination, so I'd like to see him do a little bit more of that in this round.
You can see a little bit of Reardon as well. He was timing McCormick's kick, that when he was kicking he was either going to check it and follow it up with a straight right to counter. So it'll be interesting to see what advice Gareth McCormick has been given in his corner. And will he come out and more attack rather than react here in the second? Just waiting on the gate to be closed, and Decky Larkin says let's get it on for round two.
Oh, perhaps wobbled Reardon a little bit with that jab. At least put him off balance ever so slightly.
Reardon seemed to step in and McCormick caught him as he was coming in, a little stumble.
Good leg kick from Gareth McCormick. I'd like to see a little bit more of this. Maybe set that up with his hands.
You see McCormick is reacting a little better and is leading the dance a little better here at the start of the second.
Good leg kick again, but he's throwing that blind. I want to see that set up with hands. Push kick to the knee.
You can almost see it now as well. You can see Karl Reardon is waiting for the kick, and he's almost anticipating. And good shot there, good left, but McCormick could utilise that to change the plan, fake the kick. He's throw a few feints to see what Reardon reacts to.
If he keeps going back to the well with that leg kick, whilst it's landing, it's only a matter of time, just like we've seen for Karl Reardon, to see what he's doing and counter. Again, just a stalking approach being adopted here from Karl Reardon. Just marching him down, keeping Gareth McCormick on the back foot. Push kick again by Gareth McCormick. Stiff jab.
It's such a sharp jab, and he gets home from it quick as well. He doesn't leave it in there, and Moira's work. Good work again, Karl Reardon with that jab.
Really crisp boxing being exhibited.
At the moment, you've got to say McCormick hasn't answered anything here coming into the second with changing the plan. He's starting off fast, landing the shot. That one may have landed and just made Reardon feel it a little.
Yeah, but Reardon just seems to be really comfortable with his position in this round.
I just feel if McCormick added to it combinations rather than just that single shot, threw some flurries, combinations, 1, 2, 3, landed shots like that, while in a way he's just throwing the kick and stopping and allowing Reardon to reply.
The leg kick's clearly effective and it's clearly landing, but if he can set that up with his hands, it just opens up so many more opportunities to him. It disguises the kick, it makes Reardon less aware of it. See, throws a kick there, Reardon very much aware of it, was able to step out.
And as well, there's Reardon, big right.
Lovely right.
Leads with the right. Now you can see Reardon, he stepped hard on that leg after that leg kick, so maybe McCormick's work is starting to add up. But he just needs more. He's just throwing the single shots. He needs to get in there and make Reardon think a little bit more. That would set the shots up more. As you said, set the leg kicks up with combinations.
If we were to throw that off, perhaps a 3 or a double jab straight.
But again, it's Reardon controlling the centre of the cage, predicting where the fight goes, landing these little combinations. They mightn't be hurting McCormick at this time, but he is leading the dance.
Leg kick there from Reardon.
This is the type of fight that McCormick could look back at when if the judges score it and say, oh, if I could have done more. It seems he's just them single shots. I think he needs to add to them single shots because the single shots are hurting. Yep. You can see him landing them leg kicks, but if it's to follow him up, even lead with some hands and finish with that kick, it's going to be a lot more impressive on a judge's scorecard, while Reardon is landing the cleaner, crisp jabs and making the work and controlling the cage. So in a judge's eye, he potentially is winning each round.
Yeah, bang on. I agree with what you're saying there, Noel. What I would like to see, as we were just saying there, if McCormick were to set that kick up with his hands, it makes Reardon more aware. It causes him to cover up. It may expose the body. It may expose the legs. It may even leave Reardon open to a takedown. Just throwing some hands and then that kick. There's just so many more options to become available.
So again, coming into this one, the work of the leg kicks could pay dividends here for McCormick. Leg kicks are a weird tool where we're saying he needs to double up and do more work. He could land one big leg shot here and Reardon's in trouble where the leg just gives out on him. So will McCormick's work of them leg kicks come into play here in the third?
I'd be fairly confident that Owen Roddy's just said to Karl Reardon, more of the same please.
You see McCormick's shown a little bit more urgency here. And there's that leg kick. It looks to be stiffening Reardon's leg a little.
See McCormick a little bit more aggressive in this round, perhaps realises that he may be behind in this fight and needs to be a little bit more aggressive.
You can see him batting away. Reardon is reaching with that jab, and you can see McCormick just pushing it out of the way, finding his range and expecting to come back with shots. Nice catches. Reardon want that on the mat. No.
Realises that he's winning this feat standing and is happy to keep it that way. Pops the jab again. Stiff jab. Catches the leg again.
So McCormick rushes in on Reardon's slip. What can he offer up against the cage here?
That's good takedown defense from Reardon. May look to slip in an underhook here or crossface.
Good work by Reardon. McCormick had the hands clasped, but Reardon fought it off well. He's got to watch the neck there as well.
Both very slippery at this stage. A guillotine may be hard to execute. Gareth McCormick still in, chasing this double leg takedown.
Good wide stance here by Reardon. Can he stop it?
Good strong base from Reardon.
Working that underhook as well here.
Yeah, he's digging, Noel. He's digging for it. But you've got to wonder what kind of energy Gareth McCormick's espousing trying to get this takedown.
That's what that really is. It seems to be a high level. It's almost not desperate, but he's working for this. He feels he needs it.
And it's absolutely draining. We've seen it in the UFC recently with Joanna Jędrzejczyk and Claudia Gadelha. Gadelha was just busted from all those takedowns.
He's in on a single now, but good balance here with Reardon so far. McCormick, what does he need to complete this, Phil?
He needs to perhaps drop his level or get a little bit higher. Drop his level and pull that leg out and turn the pike to execute that takedown.
Good work by Reardon on the cage there as well, and they break away, and that's got to be disheartening for McCormick.
Yeah, big deep breath there from Gareth McCormick.
Reardon, will he turn the heat up here? McCormick has a nice jab as well. He's leading with it there, but just not finding the range at the moment. McCormick with that shot. Nice 1-2 there by Reardon.
McCormick's corner just willing him to move forward there and land some strikes.
And again, he catches the kick, and that's why as you've been alluded to, Phil, throughout the fight, he's timing it. Reardon seemed to wobble there. I'm not too sure if he got caught with something. Here's your 10-second clapper. McCormick's got to throw the kitchen sink at this. But it's Reardon who's pelting out the jab. Again, another leg kick.
Wonderful display of MMA boxing exhibited by Karl Reardon in this fight. All heart from Gareth McCormick, though. He was landing and he was effective with that leg kick. But ultimately, throwing that blind without the setup led to the kick being caught. He was taken down. Still a fantastic fight here at Clanwars 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 2 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 has scored is 29-28 McCormick. Judge number 2 has scored is 29-28 Reardon. And judge number 3 has scored is 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Karl.